Chapter 22. The black sails rippled overhead, and the ship rocked gently over the low waves. Sailors surrounded us. They pulled us out of the heavy rope net. I know that it's not right to judge people by their looks, but these men were mean-looking, frightening, tough. Their beards were long and their hair was wild. They had tattoos of anchors and mermaids over their arms. Their uniforms were stained and torn. They spit and cursed as they dragged us out of the net and stood us in a line against the cabin wall. A tall, red-headed pirate tugged my brother by the hair and tossed him in line. 3 or 4 of them circled Salty and Pepper and shoved back their heads, laughing.
"Hey, mate, aren't you the pretty one?"
"Ha ha! Who says 2 heads are better than 1? This one would look a lot better with no head."
"Maybe Captain Billy will do this guy a favor and cut them both off."
"Where is my luggage?" Madeline demanded. "Did you take it to my first-class cabin?" I could see she was back to her crazy act again. "Thank you for rescuing us," I said, my voice coming out tiny and high.
"You'd best be saving your thank yous,"
the red-haired pirate said, scowling.
"Captain Billy Bottoms will have plans for you, and my guess is you're not going to like them."
I heard heavy footsteps. We all turned and saw a large man striding toward us. He wore a bright yellow shirt, ruffled at the sleeves, under a purple jacket that came down to his knees. His trousers were purple, too. He had long, shiny black hair, parted in the middle of his head and falling down to his shoulders. His eyes were round and dark, and he had a wire-thin mustache under his nose, curled up on both sides. His face was fat and as round as a basketball. He was nearly as wide as he was tall. His body reminded me of a purple pumpkin with a head on top. He was so weird-looking, I almost laughed. But I held myself in when I saw his men stand at attention and grow silent. I could see they were afraid of him.
"Well, well,"
he said in a squeaky voice.
"What do we have here? What ugly seaweed has washed up from the waters below?"
He rubbed his pudgy hands together.
"Our good old ship sank, Captain,"
Salty answered.
"The Jolly Sea Scab went down yesterday. You heard of our ship, of course?"
"No," the captain said sharply.
"Never heard of it. Never wanted to."
He tugged at the ends of his wiry mustache. I shoved back my drenched hair. "Thank you for rescuing us, Captain," I said. He turned to me and studied me for a long moment.
"Don't thank me yet, young miss. I haven't decided if you sea slugs are all worth keeping. Maybe I'll have to toss you back."
He laughed.
"Welcome to my ship, the Slimy Sea Worm. I'm Captain Billy Bottoms, and I'm known as the Pimple of the South Seas. Do you know why I'm known as the Pimple of the South Seas?"
No one spoke. We all stared back at him. Finally, Madeline broke the silence. "Because people like to squeeze you?" He squinted at her.
"Are you crazy?"
She nodded. "That's what everyone tells me. How about you?" Billy Bottoms's round face turned as purple as his suit. He narrowed his eyes at his men, who waited at attention across the deck.
"I've decided what to do with these sea slugs," he said.
My heart skipped a beat. Would he really toss us back into the ocean? Captain Billy rubbed his chubby hands together again. I'm going to take them to the next island where they'll be held as prisoners. Sean and I both gasped. But, I sputtered. He raised a hand to silence me.
Captain Billy Bottoms has made up his mind. You'll go to work in the banana fields. You'll enjoy it. All the bananas you can eat. Ha ha ha!
He stepped up to me, his dark eyes wild.
Still want to thank me, Missy?
You can't do that, I blurted out. He laughed again.
I'm the pimple of the South Seas. I can do whatever I please.
He motioned to his men.
Take them down below.
But then he stopped. He narrowed his eyes at Salty and Pepper, as if seeing them for the first time. Bottoms rubbed his fat cheeks, thinking hard.
Hey,
he said to the two-headed sailor.
Don't I know you? Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Salty and Pepper both nodded.
Yes, Captain Billy, Salty said. We sailed together, you and I, on the Sour Petunia, remember?
Bottoms thought about it.
Oh, right. We were mates. Now I remember. Thank you for rescuing us, Pepper said. Since we were mates and sailed together, I guess you'll change your mind. You'll let us go.
Bottoms stroked his triple chins.
I just remembered something, he said. I don't like you. I didn't like you then, and I don't like you now. In fact, I hate you both. But I changed a lot, Salty cried. Maybe you'll like me now. Maybe we'll be best friends forever. I don't think so, Bottoms said.
He turned to the red-haired sailor.
Smitty, set our course for the island and lock up the prisoners.